Hey you guys, I got a little bit carried away today and I made this just to see how hard it would be to make one. And it's definitely hard to make, and especially if you want to make a nice one. But this is the only one I've ever made. You can tell it's my first try. It's very crude. But if you want to watch me make it, you can watch this whole video, or you can just fast forward it to the end and you can see that it actually is a good usable knife slip. And it's really heavy duty. It's made out of parachute cord, guts, and a big leather strap, and custom engraving. Thanks for watching. Check it out. This is Dirty Old Patch Crafty Edition. So I only have one knife slip, but I was gonna try to make another knife slip. This has got my knife in it. Let me get this knife put over here before I get messed up. This is not really the ideal piece of leather. It's not quite wide enough. It's a 1/4 inch too narrow, but let's try it anyway. And so it would be easier to just fold it in half and leave the bottom, but I think we're just gonna try to do it like that one. I'm just gonna try to cut it. Where's my, we're gonna have to go with the old buck. See if it'll even cut this leather. It's a pretty thick piece of leather. It needs to be square. It's pretty square. It's pretty not square. Okay, we're gonna need like a straight edge here. See if we can get it straight. A straight cut. That's pretty straight. It's pretty straight. It didn't cut all the way. Okay, so we got that. Now we need another one. Just gonna make it the same size as this. Need another straight cut right there. Let's go. Perfect. Then we'll go ahead and get another one. Get another one right here. I think we can make two out of that piece of leather. But the thing about it is, this is some seriously thick leather. She's way ahead of me. All right. Okay, come back, Sophie, in a little bit. I'm trying to do a good job and make a funny video. I've never done this. Okay, this is going to be a mess. I can already tell. We got two holes. It's easy to get two holes straight. It's just gonna be one of those things. You guys are gonna laugh when you see what this thing looks like.
What are you gonna make?
I'm making a knife slip like this. And you already made one pretty much. Okay, Sophie.
Mine will hold 3 or 4.
Yeah, but it's only supposed to hold one knife. And they're supposed to be nice and pretty and decorative. But this one right here is kind of ugly already. Because I'm not very good at this kind of stuff. Well, I'm not. I probably could take my time and do better. But I also have to watch after you. Now we're on a roll. We figured it out. Once that thing gets full, though, it feels like it's a little bit tough. Something tells me I'm making too many holes here. You want to see an unstraight line? Look at that beautiful unstraight line. We make too many holes. We should have spread this out some. Okay, now let's do the bottom. Dirty old patch is always up to something, let me tell you what. That one didn't go all the way through. Did all of these go all the way through? Yeah, they did. Well, that one didn't. Thank you, Sophie.
You're welcome.
Getting too far out to the middle. Got to go right along the edge here. I think that one went through. Whoa. You're gonna have these real slip makers are getting a lot of credit right now because this ain't easy to get this straight. They must have a better system. Much better system than what I got. We got that part. Whew. Now we got to do it all over again. Let me see about this. I don't know about this. I don't know if that went through or not. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Yeah. It don't like to go through that way. We learned our first lesson. So, maybe that's the trick. Is that one? Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Yeah, that was too close to the edge. I think I'm just going to go back to hoping it's close. And then on top of that, I don't even have no string to use to tie this thing together with. I'm gonna have to go figure that out. Oh, that was too close. We're getting way out there. God. Terrible mess. I'm not sure if too close or too far apart's worse. It's better to get your first one out of the way. We have enough to make another one. Well, we got to put one between those two. That was just too much there. I don't know if my grip has enough to make another one. It's going to be a tight fit. Going to have to use a single bladed pen knife in this thing. Okay. Might be able to stretch it out. Success. Now we got two messed up looking pieces of leather. I almost wonder if we should sew them together like that. That might be the ticket. Now we got to go and pause the video for a minute. All right, I got this parachute cord, and I know that there's string inside of it. So we'll see what kind of string is inside of it. Hopefully it's good enough to make a there we go. So we got this kind of string. We'll get one piece off here. 7 strands in there. Now we need a needle. I know I have a needle somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. All right, I found a needle, but I don't know if I can get the string through that. We're gonna try it out. I got a new piece of string. It's a pretty big needle. I don't know if that went through or not. I think most of it did, except for that one piece. If we can just get that piece through. Now we got it. I think we got it now. This needle's a little beat up looking. Okay, so now we got this. We can put this through here. Pull it through, huh? Actually, I think we want to go like this a couple of times. Caught on the, whoa, I pulled it right through. Okay, you gotta go like that. Let's pull it all the way back through. We're gonna go through here. And then through here. Now we're gonna pull this like that. And then we're gonna just, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna tie that right there. We can always trim it off. Okay, just gonna tie that right there. And I'm just gonna trim it off, maybe. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but, oh, that wasn't a good idea. That was a terrible idea. And then we're gonna go through this one. Make sure to grab a hold of that. Not real good at this. Yeah, the holes aren't lining up too good. Let's find another hole. It's not looking too bad now. for something. It doesn't know what it's doing. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Just took a little bit of time to learn it, to figure it out. Okay. I'll pause the video. So this is already 23 minutes. And I'll come back when I got down here to the bottom. And it started getting to where I had the twist in it. So now I got a little problem here. I got to get this piece to come back through. So there. And then I got to readjust my loop. And now I'm going to have to start being more careful, because I'm going to probably end up running out of string here. And then it also, I don't think that the alignment was too good on the bottom. I think the whole thing's out of alignment, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Somehow I got a crisscross in there. Pretty fancy. Okay. I think that's how you do the crisscross. You flip that under there and do like that. I don't know. I don't know how I got that cross in there. Now we got this corner piece here. We go through that way. And now we're going back up the edge. Wham bam, thank you, Sam. Look at that, Sophie.
You're still doing that?
Yeah, I'm working on it. How's it looking? For my very first try. Are you laughing at it? Okay. Thanks a lot.
Looks like a paper and another paper.
It looks like something an Indian made, huh? A Native American.
It kind of looks like two pieces of paper and a whole bunch of string.
Okay, well, it's leather and it's cordage. But it is string, and it is... The string came out of the parachute cord. I think I put too many holes right here. What do you
This
think?
is mine, but it doesn't hold anything.
Okay. Well, let me finish this up. I'm going to pause the video because it's already at 25 minutes. All right, we're almost to the end here. And we're getting down there. So I don't know what we're going to do next. So we made it to the end. It's not perfect. Definitely not perfect. There we go. So I guess what we should do is go back down a couple of times. Go backwards. Until we run out of string. Almost pulled it off. Let's see. We need to go through there. Need to go through there. Uh-oh. Just about lost it. And then let's see what we can do here. This is just a test to see if we can make it out of this junk. There we go. So we got that. We got that cut off. It's probably a bad idea to cut that off. Just gonna run this right through some of these. Back up through here. I don't know what I'm doing. Back down through here. This is the part where I never ever got it right with sewing. Okay. Something like that. Now we're just going to cut it off right there. I found a marker I'm just gonna put some letters on it and see what happens. Make a big D, a big O, a big P, and then a big E. So dirty old patch exhibit. And let's see if we can't really mess it up here with this little Dremel. Let me pull this a little closer. I can't see what I'm doing. That's pretty dope. Okay, we got that. Okay, let's turn this off. So we got that. We need to put something else on there. I don't know if I can draw a good crossbones and skull or not. Let's try. Let me see. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. We'll try it. And then we'll put the bones like that and like that. See how that works. See if we can get anything out of that. Overheated it. I think we're just going to do the whole skull in. I'm not going to put the eyes. We could try to put the eyes. Let's try to put the eyes now that we got the whole skull. And then the nose. Pretty rough. Okay. Whoa. Turn that off. Got one more trick up my sleeve. I'm gonna pause it. I got this old soldering gun I got from the Goodwill. Let's see if we can maybe darken this up a little bit. Whoa, we gotta be careful. Oh, it smells of burnt leather. Okay. We gotta take a little bit more time here. This is not what this is made for. We're almost messed up. We'll get this. Whoa. All right. This is very hot now. I'm gonna unplug it. Where is that plugged in at? Must be that one. Okay, this is my dirty old patch slip. You gotta stretch it out a little bit. This is the dirty old patch homemade knife slip. Here's my real knife slip. Actually, we should probably make a little place there to grab the knives out of. What do you think? What do you think, Sophie? Should we cut a little groove right there?
Nah.
I think we need to, because there's no way you're gonna be able to pull the knife out of there.
You'll cut your finger.
Okay, let's do that. What were we doing? How will we cut that?
This is
Okay.
mine.
That's pretty cool, Sophie. But now we need to find.
No, it doesn't hold knives unless they're really fat.
Yeah, but this would hold a whole bunch of knives.
Nuh-uh.
Let me finish this right here. Let me where's those chippers that we had? We had a little pair of clippers. Okay, watch out right here. Let's see if these right here might be able to cut this. Maybe we can cut a little like that. And then like that. And then like that. Then we'll go ahead and do the back side. Like that. Like that. And like that. Now, kind of need to maybe we should burn that. Should we burn that? Let's burn it.
Look.
Very awesome.
We still need to introduce those to them.
Okay, Sophie. I'm going to burn this. This is going to take a minute.
Okay, so yeah. I'm not gonna...
You don't like to, she doesn't like the smell of burning. I think I'm going to put a number 1 right here for my very first knife slip. Anybody who watches this whole video deserves a reward. I'm just burning this so it kind of seals it up a little bit. And I like burning stuff. I'm not really equipped for this. But let's put a number 1 on it. Where's that? How should we put the number 1 on there? Just like, just put a number 1 like this. What should we do? Should we just put number 1? I don't know how hard it would be. I don't know how hard it would be to do the hashtag thing there. We might be asking for a bit much. We'll try it. And then we'll put, I feel like I should have put that somewhere else. We'll put this like this, like that, oh, like that. We'll just put it like this. Number 1. This is the very first Dirty Old Patch knife slip ever made. You can tell it's the very first one I ever made because it looks like something that the very first one somebody ever made. We gotta let this get nice and hot. Then the Dirty Old Patch exhibit, Crossbones and Skull number 1. And that'll be a wrap in about, as soon as this thing starts burning here. Let's test it. What are you doing, Sophie? Ooh, it's starting to burn, Sophie. Look at that. It's burning. Now we just got to do very carefully across there, across there. You can hear it sizzling. I don't remember which one I went across this way. That one. That one. And then, whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Number 1, Dirty Old Patch, original. All right, thank you guys for watching. Oh, actually, we need to put a knife in it, Sophie. Hold on. Let me find a small knife.
Oh, I have a knife.
I know you do, but let's put something in there pretty, because I don't think it will take a super big knife.
I have one
Maybe we should try.
I have the perfect knife.
What do you got?
I have
Go get it. This is a pretty big knife. I wonder if this will fit in there. It's a little bit tight. It's a little bit tight, but this is a Stockman. I don't want to get it stuck in there, which I think I just did. It'll come out of there.
I have this one.
Needs a little bit of break-in period. Let me see what you got. Dang, that's a camp knife, Sophie. That's going to be too big. Well, let's see. It'll fit. It fits.
It's perfect.
This is Sophie's camp knife. Look at that. Look at those colors on that. She got this knife at the flea market. It's a Hammer brand.
It used to be here, but then I got my own case, and now I have 4 knives.
I let her have this one. So this is her knife. But check that out. The Dirty Old Patch Slip. Homemade today with a huge mess on our hands. All right, go put your knife up, Sophie.
Okay.
That little camp knife stretched it out pretty good. Now we can pop in the Stockman. All right, here's the finished Dirty Old Patch #1. This is the first one I ever made myself. You can put it in there all the way. It'll pop right out. It's pretty tight and that's just a Stockman. But that's my very own homemade knife slip. So I got 2 knife slips. Thanks for watching, guys. It took me 2 hours to make that. And if you watched the whole video, you're awesome. Even if you didn't watch it, you're still awesome. Thanks for watching.